oil dealer in Ekiti State, Suleiman Akínbámi, has said those who kidnapped him spoke Yoruba fluently. Akínbámi was abducted on January 10 by gunmen at one of his filling stations in Ado-Ekiti, the state capital. He was released a week later in Kogi State after paying an undisclosed sum as ransom. Speaking with Punch, Akínbámi said his abductors, who claimed to be unemployed graduates, had a good command of the Yoruba and the English language. He said if they were not Yoruba, they would have been in Yoruba land for long. They spoke good Yoruba and good English. I want to believe that they had been in Yoruba land for long if they are not Yoruba. They spoke good Yoruba, they spoke good English as well. They claimed to be jobless graduates, Akínbámi said. I am appealing to the government. The economy is terrible. Those in authority should see how they can help the unemployed graduates through employment creation. Let the youth have something doing. The truth is that without jobs, it will be easy to recruit them into kidnapping and nobody will be safe. I appeal to the state government and the Nigerian government to find a solution because my case will not be the last. Kidnapping has now become a trend. It is my prayer that we quickly find a solution to it. Believe you me, the government is not ready to do anything. It's not ready to do anything. I could remember a time when this man, okay, yeah, the Ezekume, Mike Ezekume, SAN, I think it's an SAN, yeah. Mike Ezekume, the same way they kidnapped him, and when he came back, he began to preach. That should be about 2-3 years ago. He began to preach, oh, the government should do this, the government should do that. At the end of the day, what happened? Nothing still happened. Nothing still happened. These so-called leaders are not interested. They are not interested in building the people. They are not ready to build them. They are ready to build their own pockets and their own children. You hear them that say, oh, my children went to Harvard, this and that. They buy houses all over the place. They prefer to carry our hard-earned money to go and lavish in other countries. They are not ready. All this English, they are not ready. It will continue. I could remember the president's wife. She said it 2-3 years ago too, that the rate of insecurity was alarming, and she was really afraid that if nothing will be done as at that time, that it will continue. And it's like she made a prophecy. Of course, you don't even need to be a soothsayer or a pastor or a prophet before you know what is happening, because we already know the antecedents and the body language of these so-called leaders. They will not do the same thing. They will not do anything. So coming back to those who are speaking Yoruba fluently, of course, this issue of a kidnapping of a thing, it has started before this whole thing, and this before this Esme, they started their own. Now the Esme, they are doing their own in a very, very formidable way, and their own is a different thing, and they are fighting communities, and you can see them. You can see them all over the place. They have their audacity. You can pinpoint them. You can see them. But these so-called kidnappers, other groups, all those ones, they are just individual or maybe group of people of whatever, but you can't even see them. That is the worst part of it. So kidnapping has been on ground before now, but what has the government done? They have done nothing. But believe you me, this kind of, if at all, because speaking the language has nothing to do with whether they are Yorubas or they are not Yorubas. Just like he said, that it's like he said, if they are not Yorubas, that means they must have stayed there for a very long time. But if he says that maybe they are speaking English, that means they are educated. As kidnapping has already been, what has the government done really to nip all these things in the bud? You see police people too who have been accused of armed robbery. We have seen them, but they will bring them out. I could see sometime 2 weeks ago, we saw some people, some policemen, that the display that they said they are into armed robbery. But have they ever displayed, what is it called, the so-called S-men? Just like I said, for the fact that people are not talking about other crimes being committed, that does not mean police stations are very, very free. You have a lot of people there who have committed one crime or the other, because police can go after those ones. But you will never see the so-called police displaying or exposing this S-men. Before you know it, they will release them. Can they release all those people just like that? They won't do that. They won't do that. That is it, they won't do that. Of course, we still have a Fulani S-men who can speak Yoruba, who can speak whatever. the question is that whosoever that is behind anything, arrest them. Why are you pussyfooting? Nobody's saying that, you people are doing this, you people are doing that. I could remember when they arrested Evans. Evans is still there. We could see his face. But these people who are committing a communal crime, have you ever seen them talking about their matter? They won't talk about their matter. Evans is still there. And individuals like that, they are still there. And somebody will come and tell you that don't brand them as a tribe. How many of them, if you are not branding them, the ones that are now criminals among the S-men, what have you done about them? Nothing. You have not done anything, and you expect people to agree to that you're this thing. Of course, it's not all S-men are criminals, but majority of them are criminals. According to Sultan of Sokoto, he said 7 out of 10 of these people, they are from Fulani. They are Fulanis. So what else do you want us to say? Now, every now and then we see them in their hundreds. The government telling us that they have surrendered their weapons. So are they Yoruba people? Are they Igbos? So we come and be painting what is not for us. Anybody who is behind any crime gets the people arrested. Shikena, that is it. It is only you people that will not be saying, why should they do this? Why should they do this and that? Leave our people alone. This and this. It is you people that are always saying this. If you do anyhow, if you commit any crime, you will be dealt with. You will be dealt with. That is what we are talking about. Speaking English, speaking speaking English fluently is not the case. Get them arrested. Get them arrested. So that our environment will be free of all this crime here and there. Talk. Of course, a lot of people do not agree with this man that he does not know what he's talking about. Well, someone says several meetings where Fulani elders have spoken fluent TV. Language won't define who kidnappers are. Their concern is on the ransom they may decide to speak. They may decide to speak Swahili language. What matters is the money. Well, there is a trending video where a Fulani guy, Ibrahim by name, was confronted to leave the farm of an Ondo indigene. The Fulani guy spoke fluent Yoruba with the persons insisting never to move away. That meant one thing: the perpetrators had stayed longer in Yoruba land, such as those currently causing clashes today, or they are Yorubas. Now the truth is obvious. According to one, did Fulani S-men know how to speak a good English? They are always in the bush. How can they become a graduate? Whichever way, we know that a lot of people are into crime, but all those ones, you will see them. Police will arrest them now. They don't have problem with all those ones in arresting them. But the Fulanis that we know, it is a common knowledge. Those ones will not be arrested. That is where the problem is, that people are complaining. People are really complaining that why is it that, and that is why they continue to do all those, commit these atrocities. Sultan of Sokoto, I will continue to quote him. He said 10 out of kidnappers. Of course, if 10 out of kidnappers, 7 are Fulanis, then the rest ones are from other people. So is that not an A grade? It's an A grade. So automatically they are Fulanis. But the three out of the 10 that are not Fulanis, according to the calculation of a Sultan of Sokoto, those ones will be arrested. Now they will be arrested. That's what we are talking about. Anybody who is into crime, arrest them. Don't arrest some and leave some. Say order from above. That is what we are talking about. So guys, I leave your comment below and let's know your thoughts on this.